Siti ana iti kuhu suhu ananata isiaka hasati anene iti hiki utuhu ananana hasata aka. Hati sinini niti iki ana hakuhu su ununuea atanisi tihia akayo akaisi ahana utunue atiti sihi akanata akaisi atu unu usutukuhu akanana ataniti akana atasa iti atanenea sukuhu akana atiyana na iti ataku usukuhu anana atani isi atata iti aku hukua sanana ata iti ase tiaka utu tiaka uku husutu anana iti ea tiki atana tiaka na iti ata usu uku husu hunua tai anene ya akaia na iti ese ata uhukua atai sutu nua hakai ni ea atai sia tanaiti aiti akutuku unu usuku utu unu ukua hakana iti aio hana tia. As within, so without, as above, so below. What I've been picking up on is this message of building something new. And you can't build sustainable, secure, new infrastructure without paying attention to the inner structure. And we are birthing something new collectively. As above, so below. We are bringing heaven and earth. We are merging the mind and the body through the heart space, becoming co-creators in divine sacred union, masculine and feminine energy, embodying heaven on earth through our divine childlike expression. Co-creating harmony with those outside of us and those parts inside of us, with source above and the beautiful earth below. We are creation itself, inspiration coming into form through the heart. As within, so without. We cannot build the new that we want to see, new systems outside of us, without building new systems inside of us. We have to beautifully dance in building new inner structures and infrastructures, so that our inner world and our outer world are in coherence, are interfacing through divinity. So this is just an invitation to see where you are being called to work with your energy, to be part of this co-creation as the creator itself. Are you being called to focus on your inner structure? And from there, taking that wisdom and bringing it into form with the infrastructure, co-creating with others, creating new systems that support what you have integrated and embodied within. Are you seeing systems outside of you that give you an indication that there's something inside of you that maybe wants some attention? Your inner structure, Does your inner world need your love right now? And it can be both. And that's where the union comes in, the divinity comes in of the awareness of all the parts co-creating together and taking the outer world experience and seeing what comes alive in your inner world and taking that inner world wisdom and knowledge, wisdom feminine, knowledge masculine, and seeing what's wanting to come alive and giving it conscious awareness, bringing it into the consciousness and then checking for any distortions, anything that's not working, where you can claim more empowerment, self-love, self-worth, self-respect, divinity, and embodiment of unconditional love for the self, the divine self that you are, and overflow from there to others. And we're watching systems crumble. The old systems are crumbling. It's chaos. What we knew for safety and security outside of us is failing because it was built on maybe insecure patterns, insecure foundations. It needs to crumble to be then rebuilt from a secure sense of self and as part of the divine co-creative dance with others, with interdependence, honoring the unity and oneness that we are and all come from, and the individuality that we all express as that creative source, right? So knowing thyself and then interfacing and integrating with others and seeing the part we all play. And right now we're all playing major parts in a collective rebirthing, a collective conscious expansion for humanity. New technologies are being birthed, as well as modalities that focus on the inner world, as well as ancient technologies inside and out are coming alive. So you may be feeling all of those pieces, and it's leaning into what's the most alive for you, and what are you telling you, and what would support you in feeling safe and secure and grounded and able to express your authentic divinity with so much love and compassion for yourself and others, right? From a secure sense of self. Your divine feminine wisdom's loud and proud, and your divine masculine is willing to listen and apply the knowledge that it has to express itself. And that union, again, is that divine child, your light within, the creative inspiration that you are as the part of the whole being expressed, here to be seen. You are in form as the divine child itself from that union, and expressing yourself fully in each moment. And fully doesn't mean you're always being expressed as peace. Fully means you express all the parts that come alive with awareness, with love for yourself and others. This rewiring, reprogramming, reforming, rebirthing is uncomfortable. I've been picking up on like the energy of the metamorphosis, the caterpillar into the butterfly, and it being in this chrysalis and totally turning into mush, and then coming back into form as its new self, its new identity, but yet still in its old protective confinement. And now it's time to emerge as the new butterfly, to see who you are in this new form, with gratitude for all that served you and everything you've learned along the way, and taking that wisdom with you. But yet you can't stay in the cocoon any longer. It's you will die if you don't bust out of this old shell. And we're seeing that death collectively, right, through our systems and our structures and all that doesn't work, and then taking all those emotions and the wisdom and knowledge within, and then seeing what you do want to create with that can come from the heart space and serves the good of all, without martyrdom or extreme narcissism, right? It's like those are two insecure parts that are being like really mirrored to like come into like healthy versions of those, right? There are times when you will compassionately sacrifice yourself or give of yourself in order to support another, but you're consciously aware of that instead of insecurely in martyrdom. And then there are times when you are very much needing to focus on yourself, self-love, self-care, and you don't have anything to give to others, right? Because if you're giving from an emptiness, you're participating in more lack. So it's a healthy self-love, of extreme awareness. Like, I know that my love has to go inward right now. I need to have these healthy boundaries. I don't have the capacity to support someone without harming myself, right? A healthy sense of self-love and worth. That's the integrated narcissistic energy that's not in the polarized extreme narcissist that is actually avoidant of all the awareness. It just has an extreme focus on sense of self with little to no empathy or awareness outside. And then the martyrdom, right, opposite, like is so afraid of losing connection to those that have maybe a strong sense of self, insecure or not, because it doesn't know thyself, right? It doesn't want to lose that, because if so, it has to face the fact that it doesn't know thyself. Those are just the polarized opposites of each other in the extremity of insecurity. And so, again, if you see those outside of you, you can find those parts and dance with them and start to cultivate awareness. And then from awareness, don't forget inspired action. It's one thing to become aware of something, but if you don't take that awareness and birth something from it, choose new patterns, new relationships inside and out, right? Start to articulate your needs, cultivate safety inside and out, healthy boundaries, whatever that is for you, right? If you don't take that wisdom and knowledge and to decide on an inspired action internally and externally to move forward with that, you're gonna get stuck and you can play repeat, or it can be you can be in limbo. Awareness is one step. And then you have to embody the awareness. That's that like movement. Let it move, but moving from a place of awareness. So pausing, bring in the awareness, the wisdom and knowledge within, and then in harmony and unity with the mind and the body through the heart space, inspired action to create, to put that into form and embody more of your consciousness in this world of expression. Anyway, that's what I got for y'all. Until it flows through again, enjoy the beautiful creative unfolding that you are.